Coming up on this edition of This Is True Really News.
It's a lot of thises.
Wait a minute. You
What?
tease it. So it's my tease.
Yes.
Okay. Holy crap. Subscribe and follow
Batman.
This Is True Really News.
Wow, we just skipped from Marvel to DC, but that's okay.
Like, subscribe, and follow This Is True Really News because, frankly, we need the friends. All we got is us two, and we drive each other nuts.
Yeah, pretty much. We'd like to spread the wealth.
There we go.
This is True, Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true,
Really?
as far as you know.
August 12th. It started as a typical day for 1.5-year-old toddler Ethan and his mother, Brittany Moore. They're from Sonoa, Georgia. They were just playing with bubbles in the backyard of their home. When Ethan, as young children are bound to do, chased one of the bubbles to the fence and noticed something in the woods beyond, according to ABC4 News.
Okay.
Now, depending what kind of movie you're watching, it could either be something really cool or some sort of monster.
Well, I was thinking monster. Alien, typically.
Or wolfish type thing.
Ooh, yeah, I could go with that.
I just watched the Monster movie on Netflix, so I'm kind of...
I got to watch that.
You're going to be disappointed in some, but it's got its moments in others.
All right.
And they do finally explain to me how a vampire and Herman could have a son who's a werewolf.
Good.
You finally figured that part out.
Excellent.
Let's just say Grandpa was a rogue.
Ooh.
Where was this now? Ethan chased a bubble, fence, something beyond. ABC News reporting. When his mom asked him what he saw, he said, feet. Ethan had discovered 82-year-old Nina Lipscomb, who had been missing for 4 days.
Oh, my.
She was alive, a little disoriented, but alive. Her daughter said she had wandered away from a nearby home where she was visiting family.
Oh.
Karen Lipscomb said her sister lived here in this house, but she passed away in March. The Lipscombs and the Moores got together to celebrate the little boy who probably saved the older woman's life. Brittany said it took a child. That is a work of God. I would like to argue that.
But I'm not going
to. But I got nothing.
No, exactly. Never knew this existed till I ran across a story. Then I went to Wikipedia to double check it. Well, I started searching this term, and Wikipedia had the best article on it.
All right.
For our use. Medical cannibalism is the consumption or use of the human body, dead or alive, to treat diseases. The medical trade and pharmacological use of human body parts and fluids arose from the belief that because the human body is able to heal itself, it can also help heal another human body. Blood was normally drunk warm and fresh for increased effectiveness.
Through 2 holes in the neck. We're back to the monsters.
This blood is stale. Get me some fresh blood. Some people preferred to have the blood cooked, by the way. Therefore, a recipe of how to turn blood into marmalade was invented.
You're lucky I was quiet there for a minute because I had a list of words coming out going, are you nuts?
1679. A Franciscan apothecary. Let me just read that again. In 1679, a Franciscan apothecary.
So a Catholic priest.
Letting
a Catholic priest guy who does drugs things.
Yeah.
Pharmacist, basically.
Yeah. Suggested letting the blood partially dry and chopping it into small pieces to allow remaining water to seep out. Then cooking the blood into a batter before sifting it into a jar. In the 17th and 18th century, executioners would sell the fat of the people they executed, which would then be melted and filled into vessels. Apothecaries sold as a remedy for pain, inflammation, rabies, joint problems, and scars. In Germany, around the early 1600s, a recipe for wine from flesh was invented.
Which bodes the question, why?
I need some fresh flesh wine. In Germany, I already read that part. According to his recipe, the body of a human, specifically a young, flawless redhead, was used. Their flesh was chopped up and mixed with aloe and myrrh, then mashed and cured into a wine. Let me just say now and for the record,
Yes.
I've been too harsh on Western medicine in recent years.
Yes, you have. Yes. Yes, you have. See, it's all. I had a friend who is a staunch pro-life person,
Sure.
and he used basically all the abortion arguments as if he were a cannibal. Right? Cannibalism's a right. I should have domain over what I put into my own body. That sort of. That was funny. That right there.
Yeah, disgusting.
Yeah.
Although Marmalade,
Stop it.
okay.
You're going to go nowhere. That can't go anywhere good.
Now, do
Yep. Yeah.
you use toast?
I do.
You get English muffins? What?
I do. No, I don't do anything of blood type. Although I do like raspberry, so does start. Thanks. Great. Now I'm wondering, why do I like you?
Yeah.
I don't.
You're going to start a whole craft blood marmalade thing. This one has hibiscus in it.
Sell it at the farmer's market. Are we done
Tony?
now?
No, we got 2 stories to go.
Why?
Because I said so.
Oh, great. 41-year-old James Hunt and his girlfriend got into it at a Clearwater, Florida Burger King in August.
Well, Burger King has always attracted the wrong crowd.
Yeah, it had. You want a nice crowd, you go to McDonald's.
Yeah, exactly.
Where was I? The victim was not eating her food. Damn it. The Smoking Gun reports that when the 53-year-old woman, who should know when she wants to eat her food,
And when she doesn't,
left the restaurant, Hunt followed her and launched his cheeseburger at the back of her head. That could cause damage.
striking her right around the medulla.
Well, no, apparently a hitter caused her to fall over a curb onto the ground, splitting open her chin and lip.
What?
How did the cops know this happened?
Yeah.
There was blood that had yet to be consumed on her shirt and shorts, and there was cheese in her hair. Hunt admitted hitting her with the cheeseburger, but didn't think it caused her to fall down.
He said, I was just trying to start a batch of marmalade.
Nonetheless, he was charged with felony domestic battery, $15,000 bond. Thank you if you want to go home tonight.
Assault with a burger.
See, if you're going to do that sort of thing, you want to go to like Subway and get a foot long. That way you can just swing it at them. You want a foot long? Yeah, but don't cut it.
Yeah. And tape down the edge for me a little bit there.
Both ends.
The Missed It by That Much file. New York Times, Sunday, August 10th, 1969. Remember that date.
August 10th, 1969, sir.
Foe of pollution sees lack of time. Asserts environmental ills outrun public concern by Robert Reinhold. Special to the New York Times. Yeah, okay, we've got all that covered. Palo Alto, California, August 5th. The trouble with almost all environmental problems, says Paul Ehrlich, the population biologist, is that by the time we have enough evidence to convince people, you're dead. While Dr. Ehrlich is gathering that evidence in his laboratory at Stanford University, he is wasting no time trying to convince people that drastic action is needed to head off what he foresees as a catastrophic explosion fueled by runaway population growth, a limited world food supply, and contamination of the planet by man. We must realize that unless we are extremely lucky, everybody will disappear in a cloud of blue steam in 20 years. So what year was this?
1969.
1969.
Yeah.
The 37-year-old scientist said during a coffee break at his laboratory, the situation is going to get continuously worse until we change our behavior. Let's see.
Ain't that always the way it is? How many years did he say?
He said 20 years. 79. So
89.
We all disappeared. And I like the idea that it was blue steam. I do like blue. Blue is one of my favorite colors.
Yeah. It's a nice skin complexion on monsters.
It works beautiful.
Aliens.
Yeah.
And Avatar.
Yeah. So I don't know if I'm going to follow.
Beast was a nice shade of blue for X-Men.
Here's my problem. I'm following the science.
Yep.
And I'm not sure how to disappear in blue steam.
You already have, actually.
Oh, I did. So this is just fake.
This is just a simulation of some great
and powerful
extraterrestrial, like that. They're aliens who are very powerful and know all, and we're just a computer simulation.
I see. I'm kind of liking it.
Yeah, we're basically the bug they're trying to get rid of. So far,
it doesn't work.
Screw you.
This is true, really news. Send email to TITR@netradio.network.